Hello Libra and welcome to my channel. This is going to be your June 2023 reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. I'm going to jump straight in there with the sound bowl for about 20 seconds just to tune into the energy, and then we will go straight into your reading. So, if you'd like to take a nice breath in and exhale. Okay Libra, let us see what is in store for you for June. We are going to get a theme for you first of all with the major arcana, and then we'll do 3 piles. Current energy starting the month. Middle pile will be anything that's unseen, any challenges or obstacles. The final pile will be the outcome for the month of June. Too many cards. There's too many themes, Just one card, please, Spirit. I would have taken it if it was 2, but not 3. Okay, well, there's 2, right? Okay. Oh, yes. Temptation and the Hanged Man. All right. Okay. So for many of you, you are dealing with some sort of either toxic situation. Perhaps you are looking at a particular addiction this month. But the Temptation card, which is kind of like the Devil card with the Colin Baron Reid deck, it's a good tarot deck. It actually talks about being in awareness of where your attachments lie, okay, so that you can let them go, release them. Now, attachments can be anything that we hold on too strongly. So it could relate to jealousy when we like a type of possessive nature. It can relate to addictions, the attachment to substances, food, drinking, whatever, right? It can relate to toxic environments where you feel connected, or this like symbiotic, well, this kind of like a group of friends or work colleagues, a circle of people that you're interconnected with, and it's just a little bit too much. A deep attachment to materials, okay? It's anything where there is such a strong hold on something that it's become a little bit uncomfortable and perhaps unhealthy, right? And you're coming into recognition of that with a Hanged Man this month. Okay, you are taking your time to really look at it from many different perspectives to make an educated decision, to gain enlightenment. Okay, so let's do our piles and see how this is playing out for you. So it doesn't really matter if we're the ones being obsessive, possessive, compulsive, toxic, too attached, or if there's someone around us that is doing that to us. Whichever way it goes, there is a connection, there is that relationship between 2 parts, okay, or 2 parties. And so we still feel the energy, it's still the theme that we are exploring, all right? Right, I will show you the cards, but we've got the Empress, we've got the Moon, 9 of Cups, then what's unseen, there's the Illumination, we've got the Sun card, the King of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the outcome we have the 2 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands, right? It's weird because the feeling I'm getting is that you've got what you want, but it's not actually in your highest interest, okay? And then there's a longing for it by the end of the month, but something that there's a change. So when we've got the Empress here, the Moon, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so the Empress is a beautiful divine feminine energy of creativity, unconditional love, all that good stuff. The Moon is an energy of where things are a little bit emotional, a bit uncertain, and where things may take on illusion, okay? And then the Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment, okay? So there could be some sort of uncertainty surrounding your wish fulfillment and what you are putting your love and desire and creativity and energy and heart into, okay? There could be something that doesn't quite pair up, it doesn't quite match up. So let us clarify these for you. Okay, under the Empress we have King of Cups, which is now turned up twice, Ten of Cups, and Seven of Cups. Moon, we have the Hermit, the Knight of Cups, and the Hangman again, right? And the Nine of Cups we've got, Eight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Fool, right? This Empress energy, it feels like within your heart of hearts and getting connected within yourself, perhaps there is a partner that you're really deeply connected to within the home space. Because we've got the King of Cups, Ten of Cups, and Seven of Cups. It feels to me like there's more. There is more out there. There's a need for more, okay? You have a lot of options available to you, and it feels like when you're in this creative Empress energy of divine guidance, divine love, unconditional love, all of the good stuff. It feels that you start off in a kind of a good place, but you're still looking at the options. You're still looking at, okay, what more can I have? What can I add to this? All right, that shows sometimes like a need for more, a want for more. And the Empress, I mean, the more she gives, the more she has to give. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. But when you have the King of Cups with the Ten of Cups, I would suggest some really strong energy, but now there's the desire for more, thinking about the options ahead. The Moon card is telling me that you're taking the time to really check in with yourself, because we've got this offer that's coming on in. Knight of Cups could talk about, knight in shining armor. It could talk about a love offer coming in. It could talk about just something that lifts your spirit, particularly if you've been looking at your options, but you are unsure whether you should take it. Now, both the Hermit and the Hangman card tells me that there's a bit of a lull, a bit of a delay, and you're just weighing up the pros and cons. You're not quite sure, right? You need to make sure you settle within yourself whether you go in this direction. Okay, you were looking at the options, but now which way do you go? The future is very uncertain with that with the Moon card. But what your wish fulfillment is telling me is that you do want a brand new beginning. You absolutely do, but at the same time, you feel completely and utterly trapped. With the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Fool card. Okay, so this wish fulfillment that you have, you feel like it could be a wonderful thing to embark on, but you feel as though you are a bit stuck in a rut, because the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow card, extremely slow card, and it's very methodical, slow and steady wins a race. And you want that wish fulfillment, you want the new beginning, but you're caught up in the headspace. So again, when we go back to that Temptation card, it could be that your mind is just playing a few games on you, right? And you're not so sure. It's causing you to really reflect on whether you take this offer that is coming on in the beginning of June, or whether it's is it good for you or is it bad for you. That's really kind of the thing that's coming through. It's like, what is healthy and what is not healthy. But ultimately, your wish fulfillment is a brand new beginning, a brand new venture in life, okay? But for the most part, you might be a little bit in a self-sabotage energy where you're like, I can, but I can't, I can, but I can't, I can, but I can't. It's really that sort of energy, okay? Now, what you don't see coming at the middle of the month is we've got this beautiful illumination coming in, King of Cups again, and then Six of Swords. So what this is telling me is that things are starting to become abundantly clear and abundant for you with regards to this King of Cups energy. Now, I do feel that King of Cups that's arrived over here and over there feels like it's the same person, okay? So this is not the energy that you are really embracing at this time, although we will clarify. This feels like it's another person in your environment. And this person would be a loved one, right? Doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can be, though. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a work colleague, whatever the case may be. But it's close. It's someone who's got a deep soul, an old soul, deep emotions, and very caring in nature, okay? And what's coming on in is illumination is coming on in with regards to this person, which enables you to free yourself of the turmoil of the mind that was keeping you a little bit stuck, and enables you to move on to calmer waters, to have a bit more like, because, as we were saying before, you were looking at attachments, you were looking at things that had a bit of unhealthy energy attached, and you were taking the time to figure it out, okay? So, let us clarify that. Oh. Okay, under the Sun we have the Ace of Wands. Oh, Five of Pentacles come up twice now, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, under the King of Cups we have the Four of Swords, Ten of Swords, and Temperance. And under the Six of Swords we've got the Nine of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Lovers. Right. So what the Sun is telling me is that you are wanting to this brand new passion that you want to engage on, this wish fulfillment that you have, this fool's journey energy that you want to step into, even though it's been causing a bit of turmoil in the mind, making you feel stuck, you want to take it because you have been feeling unseen, unheard, left out in the cold, neglected, and all that's done is caused a bit of grievance in the sense of defensiveness. So if you've been dealing with a King of Cups energy, the whereby was so nice anyway, but you're still looking at the options, it feels to me like you are wanting this brand new beginning, this wish fulfillment, because you have felt like always on the defensive, okay, with the Seven of Wands. Now, it could be even if you are in a work situation, perhaps it's that case of, you know what, I don't want to have to justify my work all the time. You know, I'm not being seen for all my values, and this is why I want this new beginning. Now, the Sun basically says that is coming to light for you in a very, very clear way. It's going to slap you in the face, right? And it does mean that when you understand that Ace of Wands is that new start that you want to do, that passion that you want to follow, you're going to be standing with conviction, okay? You're going to be able to really protect that within your heart and within your energy field, all right? Now, the King of Cups, we've got the Four of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and Temperance. So the King of Cups energy, it feels like it's related to this other King of Cups. Could, of course, be your own sense of emotional turmoil that now is trying to find its way through. It's like water through the rocks and the ripples of the river, and it's asking you to be patient with yourself with the Temperance card. Okay, there's a lot of healing that needs to take place, because this situation you realize is dead, done and over with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords says that the way things have been done up until now cannot continue. There's no way to revive it in this method. For some of you, it could be that difference between healing, could be healing the mindset. So we all have belief systems within ourselves, okay? And you are working with the heart space here. Where is your heart connected to? But what you might also be doing is healing the mind, okay? So there might be a belief system that you had previously that you're now realizing it's over. That belief system is not working for you anymore, okay? And temperance asks you just to be a little bit patient with yourself, temper your words, be as balanced as you can be, because Lady Temperance, Angel of Temperance, she's pouring water between 2 cups. She is balancing, okay? She's balancing her emotions. And the King of Cups, even though he is in this, it's at night time, he's in a huge storm, and there's his boat is sinking, he is meditating. He's remaining very balanced within the turmoil that's going on around him, okay? So this is what temperance is telling us to do. So even though the mind might be going a little bit crazy, even though emotions surrounding you might be going a little bit crazy, you have the enlightenment, having been through the Hanged Man and the Sun, to understand that passion is important, okay? If it's a new job, you realize that you need to feel fulfilled in the energies that you do, and not that it's like a tit for tat energy as normally happens with the temptation card. The temptation card, normally being the devil card, is about being kind of a slave, a prisoner of a conditioned system, okay? System or person, whichever the case may be, and you're feeling a prisoner almost, and that trapped energy over here, right? And this is what you're understanding at a deep level, and this is what you're trying to move away from. Now, Six of Swords tells me that the mind space is going to improve. You are going to sort of find your way. There may even be a departure. There may be a movement. It's clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Lover's card. So what's happening over here is we've got you going solo, you being a little bit more independent within your sense of self, okay? And there may be an offer that comes on in, but I'm not sure you take it because of the Lover's card over there. So it feels like for you, within yourself, it feels better to feel a little bit more independent and self-sufficient, because it's like too many other things will rock your boat. I mean, we've got 2 boats here, okay? Boats on water. You really are in the energy of your emotional body this month, okay? And it feels like you're enjoying the independence that you're getting as a result of understanding your worth, your self-worth, to a degree, as well as what you need to get rid of, okay? To get your emotional equilibrium coming on in, and mental peace of mind. And you're wanting to follow your passion with the Lover's card, but I do feel that you may not. I think there's something better coming up for you. I feel like the Nine of Pentacles feels just a lot stronger for me. Nine of Pentacles is like, I am independent, I've got everything I need, I've got resources available to me, and I've got a vision for my future, okay? So anyone that wants to connect with me needs to get on board with that, okay? And it feels like it feels like this is, the Six of Swords is this type of liberation, like, oh, I'm free, I'm moving forward, blah, blah, blah. And so I'd be very careful about mudding those waters up to just gain your freedom and your sense of self again, okay? Now the outcome of the month, we've got the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. So, you're feeling a little bit at a crossroads by the end of the month, okay? You may be feeling a little tight on money, or also maybe feeling that, oh goodness, now I'm on my own, what do I do, okay? But then we have that beautiful Page of Wands is coming on in for you. That helps to balance, bring things back into balance, okay? So maybe it's that kind of thing of like, oh, right, okay, now what? Okay, I've left a particular situation because I needed to really check in myself what was my heart telling me to do. I've figured out what my passion is. I figured out what I need to let go of in order to follow that. And now what? Okay. And so the now what is a combination of like, oh good God, what have I done? And oh wow, there's opportunities available. You know, it's always a double-edged sword because you're out of your comfort zone, okay? Because you've released yourself from this imprisonment that you have felt in, okay? Let's clarify. Woo! I'm not taking jumpers. It's King of Pentacles wanting to turn up twice now. Twice, I tell you. We're not taking jumpers. Well, I think what the King of Pentacles is also really talking about, the Sun, is looking forward towards your own sense of security, abundance, fulfillment, where you are in charge of what makes you feel safe within yourself. And how you can do that in a very kind of practical way. Two of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Chariot. Under the Five of Pentacles, we have the Six of Swords. King of Pentacles turns up again. And the Six of Wands. I love all of that, by the way. Okay, Page of Wands, we have the Empress again. Beautiful. The Tower and the Page of Pentacles. Right. So you feeling a bit at this crossroads. It's not so much of a crossroads as it is like, okay, I'm ready to go. Right, what is on the horizon for me? Do I take this ship or this ship? Okay. I feel like you are not really telling many people about it. You might have sort of slipped off into the night as you went into this, because the Six of Swords typically talks about a mother and a child leaving in the middle of the night and taking no luggage with them to depart a difficult situation, right? So there could have been a sort of a slipping away into this new thing, kind of going, oh, I have, what's the word, liberated myself, but I haven't sort of told anyone else about it immediately yet. But I do feel like having been a bit strategic in making this new step for yourself, you gain the support from friends and family with the Three of Cups who are, I would just say, really, really emotionally supportive, okay? And they've got your back. All right, and then the Chariot is like, okay, I'm driving forward, I'm going to make this happen, regardless of what anyone, regardless of what is in store for me, I'm going to make this happen. Because the Chariot basically just charges forward. She says, I don't care, I'm going to take the good, the bad, and the ugly, all of it, and I'm making waves. I'm moving forward because this is what I want. You are following your Ace of Wands. You are following your Fool energy, okay? It's your wish fulfillment. Now, the Five of Pentacles, when you're a bit worried about like, feeling like you haven't been seen, haven't been heard, those sorts of energies, perhaps even feeling like left out in the cold, you open your hand up and you ask for help, okay? And so what's happening over here is by doing that, by asking for aid, by basically saying, see me, you are once again moving into calmer waters. We've got the King of Pentacles here and the Six of Wands. So what this tells me is I feel like you're going to get a very strong helping hand. Now, not only are you doing it for yourself, I feel like you are embracing a bit of the energy of the King of Pentacles. I do feel like this is someone in your sphere, in your surroundings, who's extremely supportive and helpful. And it's like where you felt unseen before, okay, now you're being recognized for all your values with the Six of Wands. Okay, the Six of Wands is also a bit of a departure card. We've got lots of movement cards and lots of leaving cards, okay? Slipping out in the middle of the night kind of energy. Take it as it resonates, of course. Having done that, having finally said, yes, please, this is what I want, because what you're doing in this month is you're basically saying, I do not want to be in an energy of attachment that is going to be unhealthy and make me feel conditioned or imprisoned in any way, okay? I want to be seen for my worth, and so I want to follow my passion, okay? Now that you're doing that, you've basically claimed that as yours, and in claiming that, you start to make the changes that need to take place in order to say, no, I do deserve that, I do deserve that, okay? As soon as you start really telling yourself that, you see it reflected in your environment, all right? Then if that wasn't good enough, okay, even though it's a difficult time, this, right, don't get me wrong, but having claimed your sovereignty to a degree, you get some wonderful news that comes on in, okay? And this is talking a little bit more to do with kind of work and responsibilities and duties and excitement and hobbies. It's a doing of things, right? And I feel you're going to absolutely love it. This is the meteorite with the Page of Wands is a kind of a rare opportunity that comes on in, and you've got to strike while the iron is hot, okay? So the Empress with the Tower and the Page of Pentacles basically says, wow, you did not see this coming. This is a lovely surprise, okay? It is something that's going to really help you in the Empress energy, which can talk about motherhood, it can talk about unconditional love, it can talk about creation, and it can talk about abundance, all right? So, and then we've got that Page of Pentacles at the bottom, which talks about lovely news about finances improving as well. So if you're even feeling, because we had the Five of Pentacles come up twice, I was reading that more, that's how you're feeling, but it could obviously very well be affecting you in the pocket, right? By the end of the month, we're going to see a change in that, a new direction. Opportunity, something that's very, very quick, that comes on in very, very quickly, and it's going to, I wouldn't say set you up, but excuse me, it's like the return of everything that you've put in. Because we start the reading off from the Empress, which is like, this is the unconditional love that I work with, right? By the end of the month, now you're seeing the results of your unconditional love, and then you're then slipping back into your sense of self again. So, it's a big month for you, Libra. Okay, let us get an oracle card for your highest good. Okay, what does Libra need to know, please, for their highest good for June? Love it, Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Okay. So if you find yourself doubting yourself this month of any big decisions you need to make, I think it's important that you remember, where to go? If you find yourself doubting yourself in any big decisions this month, I think it's important to know, sorry, I lost it. It came in and came out again. It was definitely important to know where your heart is at. Tune into your heart and figure out what's right for you. We know this, but do we apply it? Sometimes not, right? Everything is putting you in the right place at the right time. So even if you're dealing with toxic energy, even if you're dealing with any sort of difficult attachments, even if it is addictions, anything like that, it's putting you, it's gearing you up to get back on track within, I would say, even your soul's purpose, right? These things are triggering you this month. They're causing you to question things to the degree that you're making a radical change, okay? You're definitely leaving one thing to open up something new, but that Ace of Wands really talks about your self-value. So all of these things had to happen at this level, so that it forces you in a way to really look at your self-worth. It's almost like, we can all say, oh yeah, I've got self-respect, but do we, right? Do we really? Do we have self-worth? We may have self-respect, but do we have self-worth? So sometimes we got to experience a really tricky opposite energy that just doesn't, you can take for a long period of time, but after a while it's like, but I'm worth more, I need to be seen and if nobody's going to see me, then I need to see myself and I need to go for what I want, right? It's that. And so all of these experiences that are happening for you this month is gearing you up to get back on track with your self-worth and kind of claim it as your own. So it is, it's all meant to happen the way it does, right? Okay. So I really hope that helped for you, Libra. If you did like this, if you want a personal reading, you can check out my website, loveitallmore.com, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.